Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all some stocks that are about to explode very soon, and why y'all should keep them in your watch list. We're also going to look at the overall market, the SPY, the Nasdaq, and the Dow Jones to get you guys ready for tomorrow. Alright, y'all, let's dive right into the charts right off the bat. We got the SPY. And today for the SPY itself was kind of a lackluster day. Yesterday was great. All right. Yesterday we had a push after the bullish pennant right here formed. We had a push, and then today the market decides to give us a doji on a daily chart, which there isn't that much action happening in candles that look like this. All right. So hopefully tomorrow we see a follow through with the SPY. Let me go to the 1 hour. No, actually the 4 hour is best. Yeah. So far, the bullish pennant is still clean, and it's behaving the way that I expect it to behave. The green circle that I had since yesterday on here is still on Friday at 5:05 in the afternoon. So the market may surprise us and get there. I don't have a reason yet to believe that this is fake and that we're going to collapse tomorrow. I don't have a reason to believe that. So my thoughts and opinions on the SPY are not changing. Watch it for a move to that little green circle up here. Now looking at QQQ, I mean, my opinion on this one is also the same. When one moves, the other one moves. Typically, QQQ moves a lot more than a SPY. So this is also something to watch for. Again, the green circle is right there for Friday. All right. Now, the Dow Jones is kind of lagging, and it's kind of catching up right now. We're going to go on DIA. And DIA is looking like that. An ascending triangle, which I like a lot. All right. So far, there is no confirmation of that it's going to run all the way up to 394. There's no confirmation yet, but it's moving at a good pace, and it looks like it's on time. Tomorrow, I do expect do this again. Do this for those of you who would like to trade DIA instead of the SPY or QQQ. I prefer the SPY QQQ. DIA is the contracts. They pay, but not like QQQ pays. You get what I'm saying? So, again, it's all about preference. So you can set an alert right here at 388, and then in the morning you can just wait for that bell to ring. If it rings, then expect to move all the way up to. It might take some time, or it might be rapid, but I do expect to move up to 394 for the Dow Jones because it looks like that. All right, it's lagging behind the other one. Now, let's check out the stock. One of the stocks that is about to explode tomorrow. The first one is it's exploding right now, but it got a lot of room. The first one is Netty. All right, and the Netty looked like this. It had earnings this afternoon. It already had earnings. All right, and it was creeping higher throughout the day. It had a structure on the chart, which I did see, and I did put out in the Discord. The ascending triangle was there, and the reaction matches the structure. The structure is bullish. It breaks out. If earnings wasn't there, price target would have been 120. All right, but earnings was in the way, so you kind of gotta play that game, and again, like I always say, holding through earnings is gambling. It doesn't always happen like this. It doesn't. All right. Sometimes it can look extremely clean and it can go the other way. Like I'm telling you, it doesn't always happen like this. All right. But this one is happening the way it's meant to. So watch this one for a move all the way up to 120. I say that because the next level of resistance is at 125 right over here. I'm not seeing any gaps to fill yet. I'm not seeing any gaps on here that need to be filled. all of them actually got filled on the way down and on the way back up. Like this one got taken care of already. This is the only one I'm seeing. That one got taken care of. So just watch for a move up there. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if it does all of that in one day because after earnings, again, volatility kicks into the market. Anybody who have been shorts, it's kind of like what I taught you guys with Snapchat the other day, 2 days ago, right? There's people on the other side of this trade. There's people who bought puts short in this thing, all right, or who borrowed shares to short. So you can use the fear factor to your advantage, all right. You can use their fear in your advantage to make some money on this one, right? So the idea is the stock, again, it depends on how generous it is to the short sellers if it dips at all. Disney wasn't generous at all to short sellers. Disney, I told you it will play some games in the morning before it runs to 110. It just ran. All right. This one I do expect it might be generous and drop to 105. Again, same game plan. Set your LS right here. I'm gonna move this one because it's already breached it. Just set it at 105, and then watch for how it behaves in the morning. Watch for a little dip at 105, followed by a massive move to 115, maybe even 120. If it doesn't get there on day one, then it might carry on until Monday. All right, but there's a lot of volume on this one, and there are bullish structures on the other cybersecurity stocks. So this one is in a specific sector, and other stocks move with it. All right, the other stock that had a structure is Crowdstrike, and Crowdstrike also broke out of an ascending triangle a day earlier than Netty did. All right, so this one broke out yesterday and then kept going higher today to 326. As you can see, I have an alert all the way up here to 340 because I do believe that it's going to get there. All right, so watch this one along with Netty for a move higher. All right, now the other stock that is about to go crazy tomorrow, that stock is Rivian. All right. And the reason why I want to share Rivian with you is because of what you see on the charts. It broke out in the morning today after showing us a bullish triangle right there. All right. It's not a bullish pennant. It's just a bullish triangle. But the concept is the same. The stock has been beaten down for months since the beginning of the year from the highs of 24, and it left a lot of gaps to fill at the top. The first gap being at exactly 1760. The next gap to fill is at $21, and the one after that is all the way back up to $24. Again, the majority of 90% of all gaps in the market get filled at some point in time, right? The difficulty is, when is it going to get filled? That's the hard part. But it gets easier when it starts when the stock, the chart shows me these things, these bullish structures that I like. It makes it easier to know exactly when and where things are going to go. So watch this one for a long, all the way up to, again, the game plan is already on the chart, as you can see. The green circle is right there. It's probably going to get there by Monday or tomorrow even. Yeah, or tomorrow. So watch Rivian for a move to $18. Now, some updates. Congratulations to anybody who made some money on Disney. Let me go on to the 1 minute. All right. And then Disney. Then clear the charts. Okay, so with Disney, I gave y'all the play-by-play with it. Put an alert at 107, which I hopefully y'all did. And then out the gates, it popped up to 109, played some games. All right, it didn't really drop to give short sellers like a smaller loss. It didn't really drop below the pre-market low. It didn't drop to 105. It just chopped out here, formed an ascending triangle on the 1 minute, right there, and then broke out right here. So anybody who didn't buy in the morning could have bought the contracts that they wanted, especially let's say if it was out of the money. They could have bought the contract that they wanted and liked at the same price 2 hours later, right here, and sold up here for that day trade. Day trading opportunity. This is what I was talking about yesterday. So congrats to anybody who made some money on Disney. It was very straightforward. The next one, congratulations to anybody who made some money on Qualcomm. All right, in Qualcomm, that one, it didn't quite go to 150, but it did exactly, like it opened up exactly where I was hoping it would open. That way y'all can get paid, right? I was hoping for it to open between 147 and 146. I'm gonna pin the video at the top right corner. That way I can click on it. But it opened up exactly where I thought it would go, a little bit higher than the breakout point, play some games, and then run to at 148. I thought it would go a little bit higher, but again, if you are holding calls, I think that is a good decision. I always say when things are moving in your favor, it's important to take some money off the table as it goes and leave some running. So, is it going to get to 150? Most likely. Yeah, most likely. So, congrats to anybody who made some money on these two stocks. That is the end of the video. Don't forget to annihilate the like button as always. Remember, I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday, exactly 10 p.m. Central Time. All right, so definitely click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these videos, and so that YouTube can notify you whenever I release these videos. All right, if you'd like to be part of a private Discord community where you can get all of this information in real time as I see them, along with the reasons why I took the trades to begin with, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Paul and Guma and Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter and on X. All right. And lastly, to get some stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in Sunday night's video.